Awesome. Hello, everybody. It's great to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're just double checking. We're live everywhere. Yes, we are great everywhere. Well, welcome everybody. This is Catholic Owned Live. I am your host, Brooke Joyner. I'm the co-founder and CEO of The Owned, and today you are live with me here on the Catholic Owned Live show. We are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Central Time. And the purpose of the show is to give space for building out ideas and discussing ideas and developing ideas surrounding our mission at Catholic Owned, which is building the new Catholic economy. So it's a great opportunity to spend a little bit of time together, get to know each other a little bit more, and also to discuss these ideas and get the conversation out there more and more. Last week, we discussed a deep dive on the Monday show. We did a deep dive on our founding pillars at Catholic Owned. One of the most common questions we get is, how do you know the business owners are actually Catholic? And so the answer to that is our founding pillars. So last week we did a deep dive into how our founding pillars flow from the precepts of the church and are fully rooted in tradition and the Catholic faith. Today, we're going to kind of zoom out the conversation and we're going to look at a bigger question, and that is this greater conversation surrounding the Catholic economy and why is it not being talked about like we think it should be beyond what we're doing. So today, a really great thing as well is I will be, as part of this, unveiling a big event that we have coming up. We pre-announced to our email list last week, and so this week the full details are coming out, and I just can't wait for everyone to hear about the event, to grab their tickets, and to get involved. It's going to be amazing. So, all right, so how does this fit in? For decades, Catholics have talked about many important topics, and with the dawn of the internet and the influencer age, obviously this is a huge, huge thing. Online, people are talking a lot about apologetics, faith formation, education, and how we should approach education as Catholics. The culture, politics, and evangelization are all really important conversations that Catholics are having online. And pardon me, there's a thunderstorm outside, so if you hear thunder cracking, that's what's happening. Just be aware of that. So, but everything that people are talking about online are all really important conversations. But there's one that's kind of seems to be somewhat taboo, and it's the one that we're focused on, and that is the economic life inside of the Catholic community. It's not just about individual businesses or entrepreneurship, but the economic life of the Catholic Church as a whole. This includes how we work, how we support one another, how we give to the parishes, how the businesses are to grow and be sustainable, how we find work, and how we support one another in families and in parishes. Historically, this was somewhat instinctual, and there are many communities that we're all very familiar with that have done this exceptionally well. But Catholics, we had a unique perspective, and we did a great job. We know that Catholics built the first hospitals, universities. They were, we love the story of the Knights of Columbus, that they were formed and created to support widows of these men who were working these very dangerous jobs and who were, other insurance companies would not provide life insurance for them. So, so much of the history is about Catholics who were honestly discriminated against and ostracized in the culture, and they stood up and they stood together and they created solutions to serve one another. And those things have been massively impactful for Catholics, but not only Catholics, for beyond. I think it's absolutely irrefutable that the hospital system, while it is imperfect, without an established hospital system, the United States would not be what it is today. The world would not be what it is today. Without the education system, it would not, without good Catholic schools, we would not be where we are today. And I know a lot of those things have changed over the years, but really it's not because Catholics didn't start them. It's because we kind of backed away and we let go of some of that control and that influence and that impact that we had for so many years before. So today we're beginning to rediscover how important this conversation really is. Across the country, we know that cancel culture and the sort of the days of forcing keeping quiet on these conversations are long gone. And the other thing is that values in the marketplace is more relevant now than ever. And it's like, finally, we can really talk about it, and finally we can do something about it. For a long time, we had to kind of be in the shadows, so to speak, doing good work, but not doing Catholic work. There was kind of a hesitancy to proactively, and sometimes this is still true, but that hesitancy to share the faith in the marketplace, to share the faith in the workplace, and to make it central to the way that we work as part of our vocation. Today, that's more accepted than ever before. And obviously at Catholic Owned, we want to push for that more and more, so that becomes completely normalized, completely the norm amongst Catholics, that we unapologetically wear our faith on our sleeve, and it is the why behind everything that we do. And that boldness, so to speak, will bring about some really positive changes. But today there are challenges, right? Parishes are facing financial shortfalls like never before. It's ironic that the country is wealthier than ever before, and yet parishes are closing due to funding gaps. It's not good. Parish schools, Catholic schools face financial challenges, oftentimes relying on government funding even just to keep the doors open. And families, as I mentioned, we discussed with John Sidery 2 weeks ago that families are struggling financially more than ever before. But signs of hope are emerging. There are more Catholic entrepreneurs than ever, more Catholic professionals and business owners that are really, like I said, coming out of the woodwork, boldly proclaiming their faith and letting their faith be their why for the excellence behind the work that they do. And that gives us so much hope at Catholic Owned, because as more and more people do this, the more this becomes the norm, the more easily we can empower Catholics to go out and support those businesses. But this whole thing of Catholic businesses, being boldly Catholic consumers proactively, searching out the businesses to support, and then the parishes and schools and other Catholic nonprofits that benefit from that prosperity. All of those things are happening. They are relevant today. And at Catholic Owned, we're working to coordinate that. But what we realized is there needs to be a place, an annual event, a gathering of sorts to bring together this wonderful community and share these ideas, give updates, and discuss so much more that's coming for Catholic Owned and for the Catholic community. And this is why we're launching the first ever Catholic Economy Forum for 2026. The idea behind this is really to bring Catholics together and have serious conversations about the future of economic life in the Catholic Church and amongst Catholic communities. So this is unlike any other event that I have attended or heard or anyone has ever really done. because it brings together this bigger picture of what is the Catholic economy, who are the major players, who is playing a role, and how do all of those roles converge to reclaim the culture for Christ. So these are all really important topics, and there has never been a place to come together to discuss, to meet like-minded people who are all at the different the various sectors of this greater Catholic economy. And we believe the way to grow and support one another is we've got to get together, we've got to be talking, we have to know about each other, know about each other's work, and be having this conversation in community. And so that's what the Catholic Economy Forum is all about. This year is our inaugural year. The Catholic Economy Forum is set to become our cornerstone annual event at Catholic Owned, and I am just thrilled to share this with you today. So what is this forum all about? So as I mentioned, we really want to bring together leaders across the church to have this discussion. It's through these relationships that we are forming amongst Catholics throughout the Catholic economy that we can build and have the impact that we want to have. So this event is the first of its kind, and we're going to cover a lot of bases during the event. But I'll kind of give you a little overview of what that event is going to be looking like, what you can expect, and the impact that we're hoping to have with this event. So at this event, we're going to have an incredible lineup of speakers. One of the really special things about the Catholic Economy Forum is that it will include speakers who are all Catholic business owners and leaders. This is unique because we love to hear from clergy. We love to hear from our political leaders. We love to hear from the creators and, those online evangelizing and other organizations. But Catholic business leaders have such a unique perspective. They are so much in the trenches of this Catholic economy work. And so we are delighted to shine a light on our Catholic business leaders at this event and give their voices time and space to be heard. It is truly, they're the ones who are making so many sacrifices. They are the ones out there learning the hard-earned lessons to share with the rest of us. And they're the ones who know what they need, who can ask for your support. And so that's why the speakers at this year's event were all Catholic business leaders, each with a unique perspective on the Catholic economy, why this matters, and their role in it. So we're going to have a couple of individual speakers, and we're also going to have a panel of 3 incredible business leaders. We're going to be discussing some of the challenges that we face as a community from their perspective. Other things you can expect are where we are hosting this event. It is a virtual event, so you can attend from the comfort of your home. You don't have to travel or anything like that, but you can expect an incredibly interactive event despite it being virtual. We are partnering with our venue sponsor, which is Catalyst 501. And you'll hear me speaking a lot more about them in the weeks to come. But they are partnering with us to build this virtual yet incredibly lifelike experience that enables person-to-person connections as close to in person as if you were in person as possible. It's a really cool platform. It takes just a couple of minutes to familiarize yourself, but what you can expect is to walk up to other people, join conversations. You can expect to visit sponsor booths and interact as if you were there in person. And you can also expect venue-wide speakers, uh, announcements, special offers, all of the things as if you were just online, that convenience factor. But combine that with this interactive, as if you were in person experience. I've never seen a platform like this. It's honestly so cool. And we're so grateful to Catalyst 501 for being our venue sponsor, so we're able to use this incredible tool. So that those are some of the things you can expect. It's going to be an incredibly power-packed few hours. The event is set for April 16th, 2026, and it will be from 12 to 3 p.m. Central Time. And in that time, as I mentioned, we're going to have some incredible speakers. We have our panel discussion, which you will not want to miss. We have incredible leaders on the panel this year. And as I mentioned, those beautiful sponsor booths to come and meet and learn about some of the leaders in our Catholic-owned community. It's going to be amazing the way that you can interact with our members in these booths. And then the networking with fellow Catholics. And that's the other piece that I just want to make sure really lands with you, because it's so important as Catholics to be getting together, to be encountering one another, to share ideas, and to begin conversations about how we can support one another. And at Catholic Owned, we really believe in person-to-person connections as such an important aspect of this greater movement. And so we wanted to create this beautiful event where you can have more of those meaningful and important connections that you can only make within the Catholic-owned ecosystem. So that is the heart of the event. I will also be speaking at the event, and I'm going to be making the biggest announcement that we've ever made at the event, and I cannot wait to share that with you. It's going to be our best event, and I just can't wait. So be on the lookout. You're going to be hearing about this more from me soon, but our tickets for the event will be going on sale this week, so stay tuned. I can't wait for you to see all the value you're going to get with your ticket. We're just stacking the deck for you guys, and I am just honored again, Catalyst 501 helping us put together the best Catholic event there ever has been in the Catholic business world, and I just can't wait for you to be there. So the Catholic Economy Forum is one small step in this greater conversation about building the new Catholic economy. And I cannot wait for you guys to hear all of the perks and beautiful aspects of the event in the coming days and weeks. I do hope that you will mark your calendar April 16th, 12 to 3 Central Time. Mark your calendar, plan to attend, because it is going to be truly an incredible event. At the end of the day, building the new Catholic economy is so much more than an idea or an app with Catholic Owned, or what any one of us can achieve on our own. It really is about the people involved and the community that we're building. Building the new Catholic economy is focused on the families who are in the trenches, building their businesses and making the sacrifices to live out their faith as they feel called. And that includes the way that they work. When Catholics begin to see economic life as part of the life of the church, we can truly begin to move the needle by reclaiming our economic power and reclaiming the culture for Christ. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'm so thrilled to bring this incredible announcement to you today. And I will be back with you Wednesday and Friday this week. noon Central Time. Catholic On Live will be here Wednesday. I have an incredible guest for you. She's one of the earliest businesses that we've ever featured in Catholic Owned. She's an artisan. She's a mother of many, and her and her husband bring an incredible wealth of expertise and experience living and working in the Catholic economy. So I can't wait. Her name is Sarah. She's going to be with me on Wednesday. And then on Friday will be the Founder Friday show, back here with me, a little bit more of a fun and faith-focused topic going into the weekend. So I hope you'll join me. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been Catholic Owned Live. I'm your host, Brooke Joyner, and I appreciate you being here with me to discuss all things building the new Catholic economy. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. God bless you, and we'll see you back here Wednesday.